Number 4, state which method, theoretical, relative frequency, or subjective, should be used to answer the question below. What is the probability of being dealt a 3 of a kind of 6s in a 5-card hand? So first of all, let's talk about these 3 different types of, these 3 different methods for finding probability. The first is subjective. Subjective is not based on necessarily counting up all the total outcomes and doing the math. This would be like a football coach saying, I think we have a 40% chance of converting this 4th down play. It's just based on the experience of the individual, essentially making an educated guess. Theoretical probability is where we take the total number of ways that an event can occur and divide by the total number of possible outcomes. And then relative frequency is where we actually do a bunch of tests and we observe how many times an event occurred and then divide that by the total number of observations of that we made. All right, so for this case, the subjective, this isn't going to be one that's where it's subjective. This is actually something we can figure out. We can get an exact probability for the probability of getting 3 6s in a hand. The relative frequency would involve playing a lot of hands and just seeing how many times the 3 6s come up. The best way here is going to be the theoretical. We can figure out, we know there are 52 cards in a hand, we can figure out the probability of getting 3 6s in a hand through the theoretical probability. And so the answer here is going to be theoretical, and the way that we're going to do that is by counting all the possible hands with a 3 of a kind of 6s.